Top of the morning to you guys. I just had a heated debate with an Indian guy, but I want to say I actually enjoyed it, and we left very amicably. So I gave him my channel, and I hope he sees it, because I just want him to know how much I appreciate a heated debate that didn't become uncivil, and at the end we were still able to look each other in the eye and shake hands. And he actually gave me some stuff to think about. I hate to be wrong, and I hate to admit that I don't know everything, you know, but I don't. So it was actually interesting. It was really cool. It was funny. We were talking about kind of like how people attach certain labels to cultures and discriminate, and do we do that? And yeah, it was really cool. I just wish, you know, looking back, I don't remember everything that was said because it was heated and I was driving and stuff, but looking back, I really am sad that we can't really have that in America. You know, we're at this moment, it's very rare. You know, when I'm driving around, I'll listen to like No Agenda or Jam Bongino or something, and then in between rides, and then when I get to somebody's house, they have a Beto sign on it, I know to turn it off, or else if I keep it going, I'm gonna get in a fight, you know. And it's not that I don't mind getting into fights, but I'd rather get into, you know, debates. And people, and I know you know what, and I guess if this guy sees his channel, I know I'm being general, and I guess I'm conceding that I'm wrong, but my experience has showed me that, you know, liberals in Austin are so pig-headed and fucking insane that I can't even have a debate with them without them like wanting to stop the car or yelling at me or cursing me out or giving me a low score. It's really disturbing. It's really disturbing because I think that we all have different solutions and different experiences to the puzzle of life, and we're not going to solve these problems unless we start talking to each other. But I think the biggest thing that we're missing right now is the fact that we don't talk to each other. And of course I am going to blame the mainstream media, because they're manipulating information in a way that's not allowing people to have these conversations. Yeah, I hope they get found out. I mean, by the people that are trusting them, because, you know, they're not being truthful to everything. And and the fact is, every news outlet does have a bias, but the thing about a lot of the mainstream news outlets is that, like, places like I was going to say Fox, MSNBC and CNN and even CBS, they say, that they're fair, balanced reporting, but no, they're not. They definitely have a bias, and they definitely have an agenda. And it's interesting. I was thinking the other day, like, I watch Tucker Carlson. I get Carlson sometimes, and I watch Fox. I think Sean Hannity's pretty okay, and I think that what's her face? I actually like Laura Ingraham. People don't talk enough about her. I think she's like a solid journalist. I really like seeing older women that are badass and know their shit, and she's definitely one of them. Even though she doesn't get as much, she doesn't seem to be as popular, but she's really good. And it's funny because there would have been a time in history where I never would have watched Fox News. But I watch Fox News because I watch CNN and MSNBC, and I feel like they're being the most, they still have a bias too, but I feel like they're being the most fair. And I also just use it as contrast to make up my own mind. Whereas I feel like a lot of people on the left just watch one news, and they don't even look at the other side to kind of, you know, meet in the middle and see where they stand. But there was a time, you know, during the Bush administration where I hated Fox News. You could not pay me to watch Fox News. Bill O'Reilly would go, go crazy on anybody that opposed, the fake ass war on Iraq. Where they never found weapons of mass destruction, and 1 million plus people got killed, and then we have a lot of soldiers that came back with Gulf War syndrome vaccines. And that's another video. But that are sick, that are mentally messed up, or they're physically ill, from that situation. So anytime we go to war, remember, just because you're physically intact doesn't mean that you're intact, if you know what I mean. So, it was a really actually humbling experience. He told me that I guess there was a war, and India let in a lot of people from Bangladesh, and gave them voting rights. And I'm gonna have to look that up. I was like, oh, hell to the no. Like, I didn't know that that happened. I mean, but see, there's so many things going on. There were some people, in front of the White House. I didn't get them on video when I was there in DC, but there were some people, they were from, oh my God, I feel so bad that I forgot the country. I want to say Turkey. I don't remember. I'll just say they were from a country, and their people are being genocided. And it was just, I have the papers at home. I said I would look into it, and I will look into it, because there's just so much going on. There's so much going on in this country. So imagine trying to keep up with all the problems outside of the world. There are a lot of people that are what am I trying to say? That have issues, and we can't solve our problems. And I'm looking at this caravan that's coming, and all these people that are like, let them in, they just want a better life. Well, we want a better life too, Like I said in the last video that I made, where do we get to run to? Where do all the impoverished people and people that live in gang-ridden neighborhoods, where do they get to run to? Do they get to go to Beverly Hills or Bel Air, or the Hamptons, to seek refuge from all of their pain and suffering? So anyway, it was a really humbling experience, and I really appreciate it. I'm hoping it'll make me a better person. And I just wanted to get this thought out while I was thinking about it. But anyway, happy Halloween. It's Halloween morning. It's not so scary in the morning, but anyway, all right guys, peace, just love, bye bye.